Alright guys, I want to make another rant today. And it's on the Dayforce. You guys know what Dayforce is? It's a job application site. And I guess I can make this a general job applications rant because not necessarily about applying for jobs themselves. That's its own level of frustration, but not one that necessarily need to go over today. It's on the sites that these places use to where you can fill out your applications, right? And this is mostly on Dayforce, but there's some other ones that are not so great either. When I go in to fill out an application, I know what I'm going to be expected to do, right? To I'm going to be expected to put in my resume. I'm going to be expected to fill out some questions. I'm going to fill out some other things. Then I might have to put a cover letter in, and then I fill out some acknowledgments, and then it's submitted, right? And every job application that I've been filling out lately has been filling that quota. But a lot of places have the option as well to import your resume, and then it'll autofill some of the stuff that's just really tedious work, right? Like your name, your email, and your job history and shit like that. And it's really, seemingly at least, pretty convenient. But it's not. It's not convenient at all. Dayforce is annoying because when you import your resume, at the top there's like you have to still confirm your email address. Dog, you took the email straight off the fucking resume. How is it not correct? And then you have to put it in, and then you have to say where you found the app, like where you found this job listing, and the options are so limited. It wasn't the thing that place I found it on wasn't even there. What the fuck? That's just the beginning, right? You fill that part out, and then you go into like, what's your work style? What gets you out of bed in the morning? And you just autofill some of the things that you think applies to you just so it populates something. But then you get down to your employment and education history. One, it doesn't fill anything with your education. And I'm like, why doesn't it fill anything in the education category? I have my education listed on my resume and it imports my resume. You know why? Because Dayforce is stupid and thinks that it can just import. It literally imports my entire resume, everything that's on the resume. It imports into the first job history category. And so it fills it out, like normal. What your first thing is. Then you get down to the job description, and it's just the most unformatted, completely unspaced errors of the entire resume. So you have to spend like 20 minutes cleaning it out because it doesn't autofill. All right, and it doesn't let you just do a general backspace. Once you get cleared with the line, it just stops backspacing. Why the fuck would you have that? What's the point of doing the import option if it doesn't properly import and I have to delete it all and completely refill it in? That doesn't make any sense now, does it? And it only lets you add 2 previous jobs. What? Why won't it let you add more? I have 3 jobs currently, technically 4, but only 3 that are relevant to job applications. Gotta think other people are in the same boat I am. Maybe not current jobs, but jobs that they've had in the past that could definitely impact what they think of you. Guess not, apparently. And then you develop the education part of it all, and you try to select the type of degree that you have, and that's like at the very very bottom of the whole thing. And then you have to put in your major and minor if you had a minor, And my major, advertising management, not there at all. Advertising is even there. It gives me literally 6 options when I select a bachelor's. 6 options. None of them are even close to what I studied. What the fuck is up with that, Dayforce? So I have to lie, and then I have to put down in the description, or like any other like notes. Thank God they have that option, so I can at least put down that what I actually graduated with, so I can tell you I'm not trying to fucking lie on my resume. Thank you, Dayforce, for being a really big fucking idiot on that part. And then you're done with that, and then you finally put in all your stuff. You basically are refilling out the entire application, even though you did the import part. Complete waste of your time. Oh, by the way, if you start filling it out and then you realize that you just want to import your resume, good luck. It restarts the whole application for you, even if the information is the exact same. Really? Really? And then you get down to the other stuff after you fill out your job history and education history and whatnot. And then there's the part where you have to it's in every single application. You have to disclose your race. You have to disclose if you're a veteran. You have to disclose if you have a disability. You have to do all that, right? I think it's legal stuff. It's fine. It's whatever. It's really quick. Whatever. But I always find it really weird with the race part, because it's you select your race, right? And they have all the options, whatever. But then below it says it asks you if you are Hispanic or Latino. Didn't you just ask for my race? And Hispanic and Latino are options on the drop down. Why are you asking me it again? And I get that's probably a legality, formality question. They have to put it there, but. And I've seen some applications where they do the Hispanic or Latino part first, and then they do the rest of the races. Like, you actually select your race if you didn't select yes. But Dayforce doesn't do that, because Dayforce is not smart. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I hate Dayforce. All these stupids on Dayforce. All the places I'm applying for use it. And it's annoying. Probably because they pay an ungodly amount of money to force their way in. And these people actually reading these job applications don't know. What it ends up doing is fucking you over, because now your application looks stupid and they won't hire you. Even if you're a good fit for the position. That's my 2 cents on Dayforce. Just use I don't care what site you use when when you want to find applicants for a job. Just make sure that it works properly, so you don't screw over any potential candidates. Please. Thank you. That's my TED Talk for the day.